But I never seen anything like this, go on for so long, and I do give those workers a lot of credit for standing by him. I mean, they're loyal.
Yeah, it is. But like I said, when you get bosses like that, you do that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they are very loyal.
He's probably bent over backwards for a lot of them.
Yeah. Well, they say he's the type of guy that walks into a store and he knows everybody by their first name. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
you could walk up to him and say, hey, I was supposed to get my vacation pay. They didn't give it to me. Yeah, I'll take care of it. And he would. You know what I mean? Like he took everything personally, and he took care of his customers. And you got so many employees that you can remember them by their first name, and take care of them that way. That means a lot to people. You have people coming in and out of the room, but
Oh, it's just me and you. Yeah, Vinny's with Joe. They're trying to do something, I guess.
I mean, people still got to shop and eat, Jimmy, and they're going to Shaw's and all these other places. I've even gone to Walgreens and bought some things I needed,
Yeah.
I mean, eggs and bread. I mean, their bread sucks at Walgreens. I mean, it just has no taste to it. In fact, I picked up some peanut butter and jelly. I like eating that once in a while, but, I mean, that gets old. But,
Oh, I eat it every day.
yeah. And then, like I said, their bread is horrible. It has this, I forget the name of it. It just has no taste to it. I just walk down to Moby's and buy a nice scallop bread.
It only lasts 2 days, but it's good.
Right. I bought a pack of hot dogs and things like that, but, just day at a time.
Yeah.
But I go shopping at Market Basket. I go for a whole month. I spend about $150, $200, and I'm good for a month.
All right. What do you think about the Ferguson shooting?
Oh, geez. I mean, you get a lot of conflicting stories every day, different ones. The story I got is the kid did a strong arm robbery before he got shot. And when the policeman approached him, he got very aggressive with him, and he did put his hands up in the air, but he was moving towards the officer. When a cop tells you to stop, don't move. You stop, you don't move. So, I mean, he shot him 6 times, Jimmy, like 3 or 4 in the chest and 3 in the head, 1 in the eye. I mean, was all that shooting justifiable? You know what I mean?
Yeah, if he was coming at him.
Right.
Especially that size.
Yeah. And then I heard, different stories. Like there wasn't just one of them. He was with his cousins or other people. You know what I mean? I mean, if you're a cop and you're outnumbered,
Right.
I mean, you put your back to the wall. I mean, and you tell somebody, stop, don't move any further. I mean, push comes to shove. You're going to start shoving,
Yeah.
But,
well, at the time, they didn't know. They said he was running away when he shot him.
Right. And, that's like I wrote on Mike Allen's page, I wrote that most cops suck, but not all cops. And, I come from a cop family, you know that,
Yeah.
And I have a lot of mixed feelings about, police officers where, my family are cops. And like I said, there's good and bad. And, I just think that, you need more proof and let this thing play out, and then you can voice your opinion. But right now, I mean, these people are rioting every day, but it's some of these people who riot are the troublemakers that just go out to riot. They could care less.
Well, they're
I mean?
riled up by the Black Panthers, the Nation of Islam. They're all riled up.
Yeah,
the two reverends got booted out.
They add fuel to the fire. You know what I mean? That's all they do. But it's just a catch-22. It's just like back in the day when Rodney King got beat up and stuff. It's kind of like that.
Exactly. Now, the dad, I don't know if it was racism, but they did do a number on him.
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah. They beat him for no reason. I mean, and the cops at the end, they got what was coming to them too. I mean, they lost their jobs and they got, they fought him and they prosecuted him and did what they had to do. But
Exactly.
these people want things done right
You
away.
can see them being pissed off at that.
Yeah.
But now they're trying to make everything that.
Yeah. But they want it done right away. You know what I mean? Handle it right away. But you got to have all your facts.
Well, they did get the autopsy back quick. That's what I couldn't understand is why don't they push them and make them priority? The public's waiting.
Yeah.
And like I said, you get everybody's in an uproar, and they all thought he was shot in the back because that's what his buddy said.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you have to wait until all the facts come out, then everybody can voice their opinions, But they've been rioting for a long time,
All right, what do you think about Tony Stewart?
Tony Stewart, I'm not familiar with that.
The race car driver that ran over the other one.
Oh, yeah, he supposedly ran him over on purpose. Yeah, I heard, in fact, I heard you and Matt and Mike talking about it on a show one night, And I just got my facts, I think, from Matt, And, I mean, if he drove around the track the second time, intentionally, I mean, he was egging him on. And, he's on his 2 feet walking out in the middle of the track. I mean, what do you think's going to happen when cars are whipping around doing 100 miles an hour? Chances are you're going to get hit.
Well, they're not doing 100. They got a yellow flag.
Oh, they were slowing down?
He had a whole lap at the yellow flag.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. No.
And I think he wanted to get close to the guy, flipping the bird, or, he played chicken with him, and he lost.
Right.
You know what I mean? But that's malice intent. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, that's still, I mean, you're mad. I mean, he could have waited and vent his anger.
He could have went around him, Kyle. That's what pissed me off. He never turned the wheel. You know what I mean? Right. I don't know what his intent was, but he didn't turn the wheel, so that tells me he didn't give a shit.
Right. I mean, it all happened so quick, Anyways, I'm trying to think of what else is going on. They already started playing football, so that tells you that winter's right around the corner. I was watching the Patriots.
What have we got, about a week and a half, and we got the...
Yeah, I mean, it sucks. I mean, you blink and the summer's over,
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the summer here, That's why I bounce back and forth to Florida a lot, But, geez, so short, What happened to the days when we used to have spring and fall? That don't even happen anymore,
I like spring and fall. That's why I'm loving this weather.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice when you wake up.
I mean, we even sat out at night to call, and you can't because of the mosquitoes around here. And they're not even around.
I thought they were spraying up there.
No, they don't spray up here.
Okay. Yeah,
we live right next to the river, and they don't spray.
Right. I don't miss the mosquitoes either. Those things scare me with all that diseases they carry. I mean, look at all the shit we've been through, Jimmy, over the years. We both born in the 50s, and we're going to have a bug take us out?
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wearing wraps just because of AIDS.
Yeah. Yeah. The mosquito kill you, All
right, I ran out of topics. What do you got?
I don't know. Be honest with you, I got my news on. I'm just flicking around watching this. You know, what's his name? Real Dog Chapman. He's going after this guy. Just reading it. Who beat up
his girlfriend?
Girl, yeah. You been following that? And he put out a big reward. So I mean, like Dog says, your best friend will turn you in for $10,000. You know?
Right.
So it's a matter of time before they catch this guy. This guy broke his girlfriend's cheekbones and stuff. The guy's an MMA fighter. You know what I mean? Number one, you don't hit a girl anyways, but an MMA fighter,
I just don't get it. It had to be roid rage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like the baseball player's son there. Who was that?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I remember that one too. Yeah. It wasn't.
Stabbed his girlfriend.
Yeah. But,
he was a catcher for the Red Sox. Who was that?
Wasn't Gedman.
No.
I think. Yeah, I know what you mean. They're showing taking his truck away. They found the truck. They found it. So they move closer and closer. Then they end up turning themselves in. Somebody who beats a girl too. They won't last 5 minutes in jail. Once that gets out,
Yeah.
Yeah, Lynn, I was talking to her. She's really into those shark people, huh? I told her, I said, Lynn, that's all you talk about is these shark people. She goes, well, I find them interesting. She's supposed to have that guy come on her show a couple of weeks, the shark expert,
Yeah. When was she talking about sharks?
Well, she was talking about it with me on the phone the other day. And then, I wasn't too crazy about her guest, that guy, Tom.
You don't like Tom?
I mean, not that there's anything wrong with it, Jimmy, but my sister's friends, a lot of them are gay. She knows more gay people, and I can't keep up with them all, and a lot of them, their names are Tom. So I'm saying, geez, is this Tom or that Tom? You know what I mean? I mean, yeah. She has a ton of friends that are gay,
No, Tom seems fine.
Yeah, well, there's another Tom, too. There's another Tom. I can't think of his name. And she was supposed to have that bartender on, but yeah, he bounces hot and cold, she said, But and then she had a couple of other people lined up she was telling me about. In fact, she was going to do a movie this weekend in Rhode Island. Matthew McConaughey is in it, and some other ones.
Yeah.
So, she's busy doing that, But she had that Miss America on there, I heard that show.
What you guys been doing for work?
Oh, man, still with Johnny up in Melrose. In fact, we're under the gun. We got to finish this AC unit where, how John runs behind sometimes? So,
yeah.
They start putting the wall up, and it's our fault because we didn't get to it in time, and we got to work around it. It would make it easier if we could wrap the trunk before they put the wall up, and we run into a situation like that. But John, busy as hell. We just did 3 gas furnaces in Eastern Mass. 3 of them, 2 of them in one house and 1 in next door neighbor. So we were all right there at the same house. In fact, John, we banged those out in about 4 days, And that was a lot. That was a lot of work there, And doing a lot of AC work, but now that, the weather is flipping back over to doing a lot of oil burning and stuff, heating, But he's got me, he's got Joe working, and this other guy, Jason.